Welcome to Daily Ad Brief. I'm Christina Daves, your host of More to Media, and today we are headed to Fairfield, Connecticut to chat with David Krulewich of Audiology by Katz. Welcome, David.
Hey, Christina.
Okay, I'm fascinated by what you do. Let's talk about programmatic audio advertising. What is that?
Absolutely. So, digital audio, which is comprised of three major types of media consumption, is streaming radio, like through a mobile application, podcast consumption, or music services. Some of the larger brands, maybe Pandora or Spotify, for example. And what we do at Audiology is enable programmatic media buyers, marketers who use DSPs to be able to access that inventory, talk to customers, and tell their story.
Okay, back up one step. What's a DSP?
So a DSP is a demand side platform. That is a marketing technology that a lot of advertisers and their advertising agencies use to serve targeted advertising to prospective customers.
So you have, let's say, a database of all these podcasts and topics, and I come to you and say, hey, I want to I want to advertise through audio. And then how does that work? You place me in different places, and is it based on, do I pay based on, if I'm going on Joe Rogan's podcast versus I'm going on, an industry specific one?
Absolutely, that's exactly correct. So marketers have all sorts of goals and objectives, right? Products are made for consumers, businesses, and a variety of prospective customers in between. And what we try to do is align the different types of audio content with the audiences that index or reach those specific people. So, for example, if you are P&G and you operate Crest toothpaste and you want to reach families with young children, maybe you'll advertise in a podcast talking about how to brush your teeth, or how families can parent their children most effectively. Or maybe you'll advertise on Disney Radio or Nickelodeon's music streaming station.
Okay. So you're the facilitator. You just put everything together.
Yeah, exactly. We aggregate the inventory and content and make it available to the advertisers to be able to buy against.
And why do you think people are shifting more towards this than advertising? Well, Twitter is a mess right now, so I don't even know that we'll bring that up. But Meta, LinkedIn, other platforms.
Absolutely. So advertisers always want to reach people where they're spending their time, right? And so as consumers, we know that we are moving away from linear models of accessing content such as terrestrial television or broadcast radio into streaming environments like CTV, connected devices, Netflix, Hulu, so on and so forth. This is also true for our audio consumption, right? So we're moving away from turning that dial on the radio to accessing through a digital music streaming service or a podcast to get information. And it's actually the number one thing people are spending their time today is consuming audio content. People spend more time on their mobile devices listening to audio than they do on social platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and of course, as you mentioned, Twitter as well. We're seeing a big shift in time spent to these streaming services. So it's really a great opportunity for both consumers to get access to information they care about, as well as marketers to reach them in an environment that is safe and trusted.
It's funny that you say that because I have a podcast that I love that I always work out and I listen to it. And there's more and more advertising. Like I'm ready to reach out to them, like, stop the ads. Like, I just want to hear. So it's obviously a booming market. So, David, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing about that, because obviously this is the next wave.
Absolutely. Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
So to learn more about David and Audiology by Katz, head over to Daily Ad Brief. I'm Christina Daves, and I'll see you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.